Hey there, I'm Jeff Blue, and you are you, and that's what makes you special. I am just me, and you can reach me at jeff@jeffbluemusic.com. So welcome to the Music X-Ray / Jeff Blue Sessions, question and answers, you and me together. So I have a question from David, and it says, hey, I read an interview with you a long time ago saying you don't like lyrics that are too literal and predictable. Please explain. Well, David, I don't quite remember that interview, and you didn't tell me what it was, but I kind of like things that are not obvious, but I like things that are analogous that people can relate to. So if you go out and I guess the less obvious you are, the more people can relate to your music and your lyrics and then make their own impression of what you're trying to say. You could be trying to say one thing and they could get completely something else out of it, and it could be the most meaningful song ever to them, and you didn't even intend that. I wrote a song once and I thought the lyrics were really deep. It was called Pictures of You, and it was amazing. It made me feel so good that so many people wrote in on one of these websites about what did the lyrics mean to them. And I had a specific meaning in my heart when I was writing the song and the lyrics to that, and it meant so much to different people, and it touched a million different people, and some people actually got it right. But I guess some of my explanations, what I would say is, instead of making stick figures of your lyrics and the obvious, a stick figure is just very, this is exactly what Joe the stick figure is doing. Make a painting that describes, that shows a million different colors and stuff that people can get their own emotive reasoning behind. In a breakup song, instead of saying this is the end, I'm over, I'm done, talk about the final chapter, or the song that is playing as you drive off and you stick it into fifth gear or whatever, and you're driving off in the song that's playing, and people can relate to that, like, oh yeah, I remember when I broke up with that person, and when driving down the coast and that song was playing, or the feeling of freedom and the song that was playing, or the wind through your hair, but not stuff that's too obvious. Just think and take a moment to think, breathe the air of the lyrics. Another one I can't stand is when something just says I love you. So many people write I love you songs, and I'm a romantic, but come on, think of something, a different way to say I love you. Describe that favorite t-shirt on your girlfriend or boyfriend, or the way they smell, a taste or a flavor, so, something that reminds you of good feelings. In victory, instead of saying, hey, we made it, yay, 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 think about, analogies of skyrockets or rockets, or something that's, makes you feel good, like a weight lifted off your shoulders, finally, X, Y, and Z. Just think about cinema. If every story and every movie was so, straightforward, the movies would be about 5 minutes long. You tell the whole story like that. You want to develop the characters, and your job as a writer in the lyrics is to make an entire story into a 3-minute segment. So you have to choose your lyrics very, very wisely, and the economy of them, how you're going to place them. Also, don't write the same thing over and over. If you're describing one thing, make it in 3 or 4 words. That's the economy of words. I can discuss this a lot more in depth because it's a very in-depth concept. So please reach out to me if you want to do a personal consultation at jeff@jeffbluemusic.com, and I promise I will wear a different t-shirt. Almost, maybe. Thanks.